What's going on, guys? This is Roan coming at you with the last video of Platinum. You guys, I swear, like, it was the trials and tribulations all the way through Platinum. Like, I mean, there's a lot of really tough, hard-fought battles. I think part of the reason why is probably because, like, I'm doing this really early in the split, so, like, a lot of super high-level players and low-level players are kind of mashed together before the separation actually happens. So I've been getting into a lot of high quality or like really top high level games, and it's just been really grueling. And the thing is, like, little pro tip, guys, I mean, like, I know this is like way late in all my videos. If you guys ever have trouble fighting or playing, like if you guys are on Xbox like I am, you guys, well, I mean, I hop between Xbox and mobile, like I play on like my app as well on my phone. If you guys are ever playing on Xbox, you can always make it Xbox only, and that will really level the playing field because there's a lot of tough people across all these different platforms. So if you guys are ever struggling, you can always leave that as an option, or even like just set it to like whatever platform you're on. If you're on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, you can just try to set it to that and see if that helps you. I mean, it's a tip. Like, I know a few of my friends who've gotten into Masters and ended up doing that way by like quote unquote cheating. I don't do that, just so you guys know. But as far as these games, like, I've been just playing like normal. So like I said, a lot of tough people. I mean, these guys have been, just really making me think and really making me strategize and trying to push me to my best here. So, funny enough, though, with all of that said, the grind from Plat 1 to Diamond was actually very easy, as evidence. I mean, I literally played 4 and won 4, so without further ado, let's dive into it. These roll on mobile, by the way. Like, these games, like, these 4 matches, like, it was just really dead when I was working. So I was like, let me just run a few and just see what happens. And I just smacked everybody. So I was like, you know what, perfect, let's let's record the last video of Platinum. So here we are. So this one, I'm pretty sure this was an easy one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I just kind of went into my full combo, and in doing so, like, I was able to just kind of set up my board, and then they just kind of got annoyed after the fact. But we'll play it through just to kind of jog my memory here. So all this is pretty standard, you guys know this, just the freaking universal bullshit combo. I mean, it's like just where you just get an insane board of everything. Obviously, only difference with the combos, I had Primula early, so I just kind of threw her in early, and then now I'm just gonna throw Princess, Strenna. I said Glamour for whatever reason. And then, yeah, and then I just attack. Oh yeah, that's what happened. I totally missed that in the replay. Is that they literally just passed turn? I was like, what the hell was that? He literally was just like, you know what? I don't feel like playing, and he just passed to me, and then I just attacked him for game. That's what happened. I'm sorry, I totally missed that first part. So yeah, I remember that because I was like, okay. And then I'm even thinking to myself, I was like, this guy has to be throwing because like he didn't even have any hand traps. He had nothing. Like I wasn't getting interrupted as I was playing, so I didn't even think anything of it. But sure enough, it didn't matter. So this one, he just sets 3 and passes. This one is hilarious. I kind of alluded to this one in one of my other videos because I was like forgetting my replays. This one was like the most random and stupid video. So, I mean, stupid replay. So he soloms my Cone, which was actually kind of inadvertent, but it ended up being big brain because now he tributes and destroys this. So now I go Lone Fire Blossom right away. He goes Dynamorphia Domain. Luckily had an Ash for that. So I stopped him from using that, so lucky me, because that would have been really annoying. Then I Lone Fire Blossom into Mudan. But then he Ashes, luckily had Called by the Grave, so I threw that down, stopped that shit from happening. So I'm telling you, I just had every answer to everything he threw at me, luckily. So now, it's cool, because he ended up throwing away my Cone and wasted that for no reason, because now I Lone Fire, Mudan, get Cone anyway, But see here, I wasn't really quite paying attention to his life points. I was just playing like I was gonna have to go into another turn. So I go into Princess and Primula, set up for Strenna. Then here, I just kind of pull back Lone Fire just for follow up on the next turn. I set Sheet, and then I just attack for game. I just remember playing through this game, and I'm just setting everything up, and then when I go to attack, I was like, wait, final attack? Hold on, what? And I was like, oh, right, because this idiot used up all of his life points for no reason. And then, yeah, so that was actually an easier win than I thought it was going to be. This one I get first turn. So I do the usual unexpected die, just start all of my stuff up. Somewhere along the line here, though, I'm pretty sure this is this game, I get bullshitted in the worst way. So now I get Droll and Lockbird out, so thankfully I'm able to continue playing, but this guy, like, he was still in the game, and I'm like, wow, why is he in the game? Why is he waiting for me? And then I thought to myself, fucking Nibiru. I was like, because literally the minute I got a pause, like after one of them, because there was no pause, it was just okay, okay, okay. Then I did that, and there was a pause. I was like, oh, watch it be Nibiru. I was like, oh, you mother effer. I was like, all right, this is what we're doing. So then, luckily, I had Glamour, and then I had Cone at the very least in my hand, because that really saved my life. Because watch what happens now. I get rid of his bullshit Nibiru, and then I can at least start up with Strenna, which I do, which is great. So now I get Rikka Sheet, because I already used Glamour previously, so it didn't make sense for me to pull Glamour again. So I kept Sheet just in case I needed it. And then I actually throw back, oh yeah, I threw back the Jasmine. I was like, what did I throw back? So yeah, I threw back the Jasmine because there was no point. So now he goes and gets Pathfinder. I Princess immediately and just throw Strenna out to set up for Teardrop, which goes through just fine. Of course, he max Cs to get one card for that. Then he end phases. Now here, I screwed up bad, and I was able to recover. Like, I was such a dumbass for this. So I get Glamour. Now, I flip Glamour to Tribute, but I can't tribute the token. So I had to tribute my, stupid-ass Teardrop. I was so sad. But luckily, I was able to, like, kind of recover and keep going. So, Primula and Princess, get that going here. Get Strenna. Now, the other thing I did do, which I didn't mention, is that Princess I special summoned, so he got one card, but then I normal summoned Primula to try to mitigate some of the damage, and then from there, like, I had to go into Strenna, so it turned out to be 2 cards that he got to draw, so just bear that in mind. Like, whenever there's max C, if you can get away with the normal summon, where you don't have to special summon, be sure to do that. So then, luckily, with Strenna, I was able to pull Teardrop back into my extra deck, just kind of save for next turn, and then I just attack with these 2 monsters, and then I still have Sheet, which is huge here. So now so immediately I get Sheet, get rid of Strenna, pull this bullshit Unicorn over, and then I get Teardrop. And then watch what I do here. This is actually kind of annoying for him. So the minute he gets Fenrir, like, I just activate effect. The minute he gets summoned, throw his ass out. And that really set him up. Then I max C here. He tributes his card, but guess what? I still have the Princess in the graveyard, so I get rid of his Unicorn. Now he doesn't get that back come next turn. And then I get two like 200 and 200 for the 2 cards that got tributed. He quits. He's like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm not playing through this anymore. So yeah, literally there, like, how many interactions or like how many things I was able to do with just Rikka. Like, I literally, like, sheeted him, pulled the monster, then I Princess tributed his monster, and then negated it one more time. So he was done. He ran out of patience, and that was it for him. So this one, I really had no business winning this game. Like, the other one, I kind of made a mistake and recovered. This one, I had 0 business winning. Watch how this one happens. I was actually a little bit mad at this, because he ended up screwing me. and he left me with like really no way out. So I go Glamour, I get Pedal, because that was really all I had. So I try to Pedal, Snowdrop, I moved on Tribute. He max C's here, so that immediately puts me like on notice and I have to start paying attention. Or actually, just kidding. I was able to quad by that, but then he DD Crows me. Like he DD Crows the stupid ass Rikka pedal because I guess he kind of is akin to what this deck does. He threw that away, so that way I couldn't pull it each after each turn. So the problem that ends up happening here is that like I have Mudan. I end up pulling Cone Cone. I go to Cone Cone. And now here, I had to go Sheet. So this is the problem here. So I really had a bad hand, and like I just could not play. Like I had I just couldn't do anything. I literally went into Mudan just to get Cone Cone and just to kind of set up like something. But I really thought I was gonna lose. I was like, this is the weakest board of my entire life. I'm gonna lose. Like it got me so mad. So then I maxi as well. Oh, but then I forgot. Yeah, I totally forgot I called by from last game. So of course, stupid me, but it happens. So now here, this is the only saving grace I had. Watch this play. This is wild. So he ends up summoning a card. So he takes that, then he takes this, then they bring this. So immediately I sheet. So I end up throwing this card away and pulling this card, and that stopped his turn. That was literally what, like, that was just perfect timing. If I didn't do that, I don't know what would have happened. But now I get Sunseed Loci, which lucked me out so hard. So now I attributed that. I used, so taking a step back. So I had gotten Sunseed, which is great, because then that allows me to use this, because then I had to tribute the Mudan and then summon these two monsters back to back, because I can only summon plant monsters with her effect to tribute and special summon. Get these two cards. Now I Harpy's Feather Duster this just in case, because I'm not going to lie, I don't know how this deck works, so I just wanted all of his cards off the board. From here, I end up using Cone Cone's effect to get Glamour, just to have it. Now, so one thing I did do, I tried to set it up purposely, so another big brain play here. So I end up getting rid of the seed to get Petal. Now, I have a special summon still, so I special summon Petal, try to get something, they affect Veiler this. So that was huge here, because now he... Like, I thought he knew my deck, but clearly he didn't, because I don't know why he was using it on Rikka Pedal and not Snowdrop for the future. So me, like, kind of playing around with this combo line baited out his effect. So now he Rikka Pedals this. I mean, he effect Veilers my Rikka Pedal. So now here, I'm like, I don't care, whatever. I Snowdrop, get these two, go into Teardrop, throw his ass out. And then just attack. So I attack for 3,000 straight away. Now here, I still have one more material, so that's also big. So now he uses this. I just throw this away because I was under the impression that this guy only had 2 cards. I'm assuming he top decked this one. And then when I looked at like when this card is summoned or special summoned, whatever, I just was like, all right, well, this is not an effect that's really going to do anything important. So I just figured I would throw this right away. End up throwing this card off. Then I throw this card off the board. He end phases. I get Rikka Pedal back. He maxes, and I was like, okay, and I don't care. It's like, okay, whatever, like. Because then, stupid ass him, he ended up using it on the end phase. So he fucked up again. Like, he made several mistakes. Like, I mean, like I said, I thought he knew, but then he just started making repeated silly ass mistakes. First, it was effect veiling the pedal. Then he ended up maxing like on the previous turn. So this turn, I was free to do whatever I wanted. So I end up getting Glamour. I end up tributing the pedal. Well, first I use Pedal's effect, and then I tribute the pedal. He uses DD Crow, and I was like, again, I was like, okay, I guess. So he throws the other pedal away for no reason, really. So now I get all the materials necessary to go Strenna again. I have 3,000 here. So this, Strenna, 3000, 2000 game. Again, how I won this, or like how I got away from losing in a game that I totally should have lost, no idea. But this was the game that got me to Diamond. It was like crazy. I don't. Seriously, he made a lot of misplays, and I think it was just because I kept playing and he didn't know where the choke point was, so he just started picking random things, and it ended up biting him in the ass. And here I am, Diamond 5. I've already gotten here pretty darn early, so I'm hoping that I can try to make that last ditch grind into Masters for you, so you can at least see me get into Masters one time. So, I mean, I think Rikka is definitely the one to do it, so thanks guys for watching. Pretty cool games. Got plenty of more where that came from, so I will see you guys in the next one.